I feel like I've seen that Mega Warp intro before, but I might just remember it from... Or... I think this was on one of the Haunted PS1 Demo Discs. Also, there's a big, you know, unique cursor there, so let's use that. Let's dream. I don't know if this is the same demo as the one from the demo disc. I'm kind of hoping not, but... That one was super brief. Hey Syrinx, answer phone. Pleasant End Counseling and Therapy, Omar Fletcher speaking. Oh, that's me. Okay, sorry. Hello, Mr. Fletcher. My name is Amani Hassan. I would like to schedule a session. Certainly. Would you mind telling me about the nature of your call? Whatever you're comfortable sharing over the phone. I've been receiving treatment for general anxiety the past month, but only recently have I felt disturbed. Can you describe this disturbing feeling? Breathless sleep. Strange dreams. I'm home on my family's farm. My friends and family, people I've known my whole life, their faces are fuzzy, out of focus. There's an emptiness, a feeling of dread. Something's wrong and I can't describe it. We can schedule a meeting, yes. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this was the one where you were in the diner for a few minutes. It was recommended by a former client of Mr. Grady that you specialize in sleep therapy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the one where we were in the diner. How does next Sunday sound? Never can true reconcilement grow where wounds of deadly hate have pierced so deep. Cool quote. I'm loving these cinematic camera movements too. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Flex your limbs. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good soundtrack, too. And good sound design, what is it, shifting from ear to ear. With each breath, focus on your chest rising and falling. Imagine a wisp of warm light forming at the base of your spine. Inhale. Follow that light past your navel, through your chest, let it rest in your heart. Exhale. Inhale. I can't help but think of the Prodigy song Breathe. I should have got another beverage while I was up. Is that supposed to be a Hieronymus Bosch in the background there? Or is that a dolly? I can't remember. I think I recognize it looks like a ballerina painting next to it too, but I'm not sure. The light passes from your heart through your throat and to the base of your eyes. Do you see the light? Exhale. I do. Inhale. With your consent, our memories will merge. You may experience visions that are not yours, but remember that what you see is only a dream. And dreams cannot hurt you. I consent. You are in a safe place. If the experience becomes too intense, all you have to do is open your eyes. Exhale and sleep. Starting fires. Yeah, that's cool. Included the bit where we clipped through the chair for a second. Right-click to hear Omar's thoughts on an object. Okay. Memento of my last marriage counseling case. I don't like to recall this repulsive case, but sometimes recall is the best therapy. Let's recall. The wife of a police officer, let's call her Mary, cited years of abuse by her husband, James. Go figure! James claimed Mary was unfaithful, and he used the chemical termination of an illegitimate pregnancy as evidence. Fuck you, James. The sessions revealed Mary was assaulted by James's rookie partner. Go figure! James believed it was their live-in help, Luis, an undocumented Venezuelan. Luis had asphyxiated during an immigration arrest. The coroner's report was that he had a mental breakdown while detained and fell on a large rock, puncturing his lung. A size 12 boot-shaped rock Luis died face down, hands cupped, wearing a spit mask. In James' mind, he looked like a hairless gorilla, an inhuman monster with a muzzle. The Hippocratic Oath warns against therapeutic nihilism, that sympathy can be as effective as any drug. But most psychotherapists don't have a front row seat to true horror. My mind is as vulnerable as any other. I created this space as a private sanctum, but every mind I touch, I bring a piece of them back. These mementos remind me of humanity's capacity for love and hate. The best seat in the house. I come here often when I'm meditating. Locus Amina is my pleasant place. This window connects me with a willing, unconscious individual guided by the flame of my lighter. The lighter's a tether, and this window is my interface. At least, that's how I choose to represent it. The transcend is probably going to get us into what's going on. Am I ready to... Oh, I like that it double checks with you. Am I ready to dive into Amani's memories? Let's go. Let's do a gameplay, everybody. It's a kite. I thought it was going to be a flower petal. Interesting. Good kite animation, though. Why are my eyes so tired? Also, shoutouts to hijabi representation in games. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, are we in... We're definitely in some U.S.-occupied territory. But I can't recognize it from the trees. This is supposed to be Iraq. Iraq? Afghanistan? Oh, I guess we'll find out. Move cursor to the top of the screen for inventory. Drag items together to combine them. Strikeout's brand cigarettes with menthol capsule. Smoking is a nasty habit, but it helps me think clearly. Ah, click item, then combine. I love the music. Again, soundtrack for this rips. That was Amani running off. Oh, I see. It's kind of a collect your thoughts deal. That's the way back, okay. Gate palm. Bunch of ripe dates dangle from the branches. Basket the farmers use to carry dates. Damn, can't reach. For my dream, I could float or stretch my limbs. I'll just have to find a more conventional method. I feel like the poles might be the key here. Or we just do this. Farmers worry the trade. Rather not interact with entities if I can help it. Okay. Oh. La Sabat, who are you? Introduce yourself before making off with the man's ladder. Bamboo poles used to prop up saplings, thin, strong, and pliable. Ladder. A step ladder. Sterling man watches over the fields. What's up, bro? Salam alaikum, traveler. How is the weather treating you? It's hot and dry, but I'm the fool wearing a coat in the desert. So no blinding dust storms or monsoons, perfect weather to be working the fields. If you say so, my name's Omar. Salman Hassan, overseer of this fine date farm. Can I ask you a few questions? If it helps you focus on your work, I will permit it. Where am I? The Hassan family date farm along the border. Along what border? The Pakistani border, of course. Nangarhar along the Kabul River. Okay. Perhaps you should spend some time in the shade, my friend, or are you not a day laborer? I'm not, I'm a traveler, just passing through. You may loaf it if you wish. I welcome you as a guest, but if you want to access this warehouse, you need to work. Are you related to Omani Hassan? Is my sister bothering the workers again? Does she normally? Every day she runs through the fields quoting Keanu's shoot-bang movies and big-eyed cartoons. He flies kites with the boys in town while the household chores stacked to the rafters. Sounds like a healthy child to me. Because of our diligence, the Hassan survived the Soviets, survived the Civil War, survived the Emirate, and we will survive the Americas and their coalition of fools. Amani needs to get her head out of the clouds. Omi has been very ill. I will not speak on this subject anymore. What was that armored vehicle that rolled by? Coalition soldiers. Like government or American mercenary. What difference does it make? I'm not going to spit on my own floor, but I very much agree with this fellow. That's why I like that the eyes are blacked out. What is an armor division doing at this farm? This is a border town. Conflict breaks out along borders. The transitional government protects this farm in exchange for provisions. So you're being extorted. I have seen what border soldiers do to civilians. I'm content the Americans' war is contained to the hills and poppy fields. How does Amani feel about this? My sister is safe. Our family is safe. The price for that is a few crates of exotic fruit. I have spoken. I need access to the warehouse. And I need a basket full of dates. Curious that we are both empty-handed. I like this guy. Even if people work in the field, just let me buy. No day laborer gets by Salman Hassan without a hard day's work. I would let my own sister buy if she wasn't flesh and blood. Grab a basket and get picking. Where are you going? Alama. 3 bamboo. We already inspected these, so. Won't we go over on that side at all, so. Actually, can we combine that with the sticks? Tempted to give that a good whack, but no. Alright, oh. There we go. Now let's show the man our full basket here. Assalamu alaikum, my friend. How goes your work? Is this enough? The one hand in the basket, I love it. Oh, that's what I like to see. Drop off your haul directly to the foreman to receive credit. Alamaka. One of these damn things. Thing with the extra static on it, though. Okay, clearly this is a dream realization of filthy American pig dogs. Such massive guns and electronics. Looking at it disgusts me. Same. Twisted bird-like man with metal-fused flesh. I have no business interacting with this nightmare entity. I hate this thing's incessant mechanical squawking. I don't want to approach it. I'm guessing that's the foreman. Yep. This must be the warehouse foreman. He looks as much of a brick wall as Salmon. Let's start talking to him first before we give him the goods. Assalamu alaikum. Place your workload in the box when you're ready. Okay. Empty box labeled dates to be processed. Walk. Alright. A good haul here. A bottle of water for you. Please dispose of glass in the proper receptacle. If one more person steps on glass shards, I will dock everyone an hour's wages. Respectable. feel like this is going to start turning into dream logic eventually, but I'm curious how. So they're shooting cans off a rock. Maybe that's my distraction with the water bottle. I don't think I want to go near those cans. Full of road cans littered to the ground. That creature will probably shoot at anything. Glass carafe of water. Bucket with various chemicals. Looks like the workers mix things in this area. Bucket with... okay. I don't have an interaction for it yet. Unless maybe I drink the water and then, need to be drenched. Can't just drink it. Okay, maybe we should talk to the foreman again. Maybe he's got some info on these guys, so maybe we'll just light another cigarette. Stay cool and hydrated, my friend. The kite requires those reeds to be singed. This bottle's made out of glass. Okay, we want to put the bottle on the range. I guess we should have checked out the workshop. Ah, yeah, the workshop is an area we need to go to. Okay. We need to use the water in the warehouse first, because maybe I need to get the chemicals with the bottle. I got a little ahead of myself, but not too bad. Workshop. So firewood and dry kindling. Anything else? Clean rags and thin cloth hanging from a clothesline. Some white rice, good enough to make a kite. Oh, I see. And we need the line for the kite. Ah, alright, alright. So the kite's the key, that's why they showed it to me early. Okay. I just got anime posters, I love it. Guess those are bottles of dye back there. I can't quite see if they... I think that's the shape of dye bottles, usually. Amani? Yes, who are you? My name is Omar. Your face is familiar. Do you work on Baba's farm? I'm afraid not. I'm just a traveler. How are your travels? It's difficult to say. So far, it's rather straightforward, but surprising developments can occur at any time. Ah, there's the kite. But I think I found what I'm looking for. Very good, Traveler Omar. If there's anything I can help you with, please ask. You okay? Saw you fall earlier. Yes, I'm fine. I'm very clumsy. Clumsy? You were almost run over by an armored vehicle. Because I was standing on the road with my eyes in the sky. You're gaslighting yourself. But... it's a wood stove. It's a joke, haha. My brother works very hard to provide for the family, but sometimes I do get in the way of the field of the field work. Baba encourages my creativity. He says it wasn't an opportunity he had when he was young. No, I can't imagine it was. It was a beautiful kite you were flying. The rock was as beautiful as it was terrifying. The rook? I forgot how to pronounce that way. The mythological bird so large it could snatch an elephant as if it were a mouse? The one and only. Pretty intimidating name for a kite. It wasn't just a kite, it was a fighter kite. Every Friday after midday prayer, the boys go kite fighting. They let me play because my father is a very important man, but it is a great honor to face Amani Hassan in pitched combat. How does kite fighting work? The string is coated with powdered glass. Ah, that's why we need the powdered glass. You win by cutting your opponent's string. The smaller children chase down the fallen kites and add the spoils to their collections. How... powdered glass? Yes, it can be very dangerous running down a fallen kite, but such is the way of love and war. Go on, child. It's a culture or pastime that celebrates skill, ingenuity, creativity, and faith in God. The Emirate banned kite flying but after the occupation, you can't walk 10 meters in the village without seeing a kite in the sky. What are soldiers doing on your family's farm? Americans, sometimes British, sometimes foreign mercenaries. Those are the worst, the ones with the black bear paw. Overstuffed pigs. They make me uncomfortable. Uncomfortable in what ways? They leer at the women and intimidate the men. They shoot at stray animals and trample the produce. Uncouth barbarians. The only good thing is that since they arrived, we can fly kites again. Sorry you had, well, have to live through this. Are you a soldier? You carry yourself like a soldier. I was, yes. Did you invade a foreign nation? I was a naval officer interning in psychology. Fresh out of college at 24 with an MS in the economy tank. Cratered. Military was desperate. They let me work on my dissertation. Offered 40K sign-on bonus, $5 grand yearly bonus. How could I pass it up? I could have, but that's in the past. The past. I'm glad you're a non-combatant at least. If only we had more doctors. Yeah, if only. Want to help you rebuild your kite? Oh, I don't know. My kite's ruined and my brother won't let me walk about freely during working hours. Your brother doesn't know me. I can collect the materials on your behalf. I don't even know if I can build a better kite than the rock. Rook. Sorry. Oh, come on, Amani. You love your craft too much to give up on it. I can see the passion in your eyes, the terror of the skies, girl. Okay. If you bring me the materials, I'll see what I can do. So we need to send to the pole. That's the spirit. Oh, what do I need to build a kite? First, I need to build the frame. Some strong and flexible sticks that you char on a fire to dehydrate them. For the cloth, anything thin will do, but I'm very particular about the color. It must be red, purple, blue, and black. Why's that? They mean different things to me. Red is the color of life and passion, purple is divinity, blue is the sky and heavens, and black is just my favorite color. Lastly, any line will work for the string, but it must be coated with powdered glass. That's what makes it a true fighter kite. Okay, so sticks, dyed cloth, a glass-coated line. That's about it. Just put the materials on my workbench when you acquire them. Oh, and Omar? Yes? Thank you. You're welcome. Try not to wake up before our session is over, eh? I must be dreaming to go through with this, huh? You never wake up in a dream until it's most inconvenient. If only you understood how true that is. Alright. Workbench, I can still have materials on it. Well, we need wood for the fire. Prayer rugs. It'd be rude to touch them even in a dream. Okay. Probably gotta start the furnace. Try these bad boys. Fire treated bamboo. Yeah, bamboo frame. Much stronger than the cheap balsa I was using. Great thinking. Assalamu alaikum. Same options, okay. Oh, it's Tezuka. Tezuka, another Tezuka, and Little Mermaid. I think is the middle one a Tezuka one? Something Conan. Some animation posters in Arabic. Wow, some of these are pretty esoteric back home, even among animation fans. Alright, you just look at them, alright. Oh. I guess we have to find... Oh, the chemicals are for the dye. Yeah, the chemical bucket's probably for the dyeing, unless... Can't think of anything that does need to be drenched. Don't need to stuff more wood into my pants. Let's see if there's another exit. I don't think so. Anything else going on? I can't even go any further down that way. Okay, so... that up. Boss code of the line. No adhesive necessary. I love dream logic. Okay, thank you for saving me the trouble there. Cool. She said it was purple, black. What were the other colors she needed? Red, purple. What was the other one? I gotta go ask her. Maybe I could just smoke one and... Black, blue, red, and purple. Why is it not letting me bucket? There we go. Huh. Okay, cool. I'm guessing all three together is going to make black. Yes, fantastic. For the cloth, I need the proper colors. That should be everything then. Let's make a fighter kite. Not sure why the camera angle changed this time, but there we go. Looks cool. Weird, but cool. Alright, through the background texture there. Alright, so cloth. Got him. Oh wow, that's really pretty cloth. It will be the jewel of the sky. Careful with the line, it's seriously sharp. I've seen people lose an eye without getting tangled in it. Alhamdulillah? I'm sorry if I massacred that. You found all the materials. Speak to me when you're ready to build the kite. Let's build a kite! Right, boys? Salam alaikum, Omar, what's up? I never imagined you was a fan of animation. My whole family's actually. Baba brings home all kinds of fun media from his business trips all over the world. Princess Knight, that's what the middle one was. That's Tezuka, right? Or maybe that's the first one. I'm sorry. Way before my time even. Princess Sapphire, the princess with the heart of boy and girl, so her nature's conflicted, but she has greater empathy for it. I'm sure you understand why it's dear to me. Future Boy coming in. I knew I recognized that one. Adnan, Boy of the Future. It is one of the most beloved animations in the Arab world. We never got it back home, even though Miyazaki is well known. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Even my brother likes Adnan. He says if he had the boy's strength, he could work the farm tirelessly. Little Mermaid, huh? I can see why you like that one. You know me too well. What's your favorite Disney picture? Oh, I really like Dumbo. The animated one, not the live action. That was trash. Didn't expect that. Why Dumbo? Young boy separated from his parents until he was empowered by his unique ability. It's special to me. The pink elephant scene used to scare me. It scares me too. Got your material. Wow, you actually did it. Shukran. Don't let me get in your way. Look, Omar, the rook is better than ever. Shukran. Good job. How do you feel? Honestly, frustrated at myself. My skill comes naturally, and I've just felt so much self-doubt. All valid feelings, but don't discount your environment and your mental well-being. I think we can conclude this session. I'll let you wake naturally, and we can discuss your condition further. Amani. Brother, look, I rebuilt my kite better than ever. Brother? Mother fell. Oh no. What? The doctor, it was a stroke. Please. She showed symptoms all day, slurred speech, trouble walking. The servants thought she was tired, but you're smart, Amani. You would have known. Oh, she feels guilty for not having been there to pick up on it. Brother. Amani. I'm happy you had a productive day. Stay in your cave, watch your cartoons, play with your kite. I will be praying, alone. Please, please don't leave me. Ah! No. I'll rip the rook. Rest well, Amani. We'll discuss this when you wake up. Smoke him if you got him. We're not finished, traveler. You have something I want. Oh. Do not resist. Return the light. Omar. Return the light. Give back what you have stolen. Did he lie about his service and find it while he was doing stuff? This is only a dream. This is only a dream. This is only... With Aite by his side, come hot from hell, shall in these confines with a monarch's voice cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. Oh. Oh great, it's got meaty bits. Of course it's got meaty bits. Yeah, I think we'll be leaving. We have to wait to move here. Oh, if we get spotted by the light, that's probably a bad time. Okay, it sends us back to the start. Got it. Okay. Let's wait for it to sweep back the other way, then go for it. Or don't. It doesn't seem to speed up when you double click, so... Jesus, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. It's tighter timing than I'd like. Also, I was clicking the rock and not behind it, and it screwed me over on that one. Okay. We'll get there eventually, I promise. I click far enough over. Ugh. Alright, so far so good. I feel like another one's gonna burst through as soon as we get past this one. Or it's just gonna move up. Yep. This one's faster too. But, okay, wider spread. Oh! Don't make me go all the way back, please. Please start me at phase 2. Oh, thank crap. Okay. Park on a hill. Can we make it not be on a hill anymore? Gasoline! Time for what I like best. Explosions! I feel like we should clear to an area that's not going to be near that, but okay. Is that the rook, or did we piss something off? Cold shin high water. It's flowing surprisingly swiftly. Can't get any closer. That's not a good time for a smoke break. Okay. Oh. It's pointless. I have to wake up. Douse my latest flame. It's the only way I can awaken. Oh, that would have been good to know. Damn it! Thank you. I guess it was kind of implied earlier with the whole process. Spider kite made from dyed cloth, bamboo, and glass-coated string. A memento from Imani Hassan's memories. Imani Hassan, born in the Nangarhar province of Afghanistan, thought so, in the early 90s. Her family operated a date farm along the Pakistani border. Seems like her father was deeply connected. They managed to stay operational through Soviet occupation and the Taliban. They didn't close their business until after the U.S. invasion and new coalition government. I believe the source of her trauma was growing up during a time of violent destabilization. Fighting was at its heaviest along the borders, yet business must continue. I would not like to be extorted from your liberators. We brought nothing but destruction to a region that has faced hundreds of years of suffering. There we go, deliver some truth. Silver lining was the creativity of a child who was clearly showered with love by a sentimental father. She's seeking medical help for her anxiety, and further counseling should improve her health. Cool. Ready to wake up? Yeah, I don't remember if the Haunted PS1 demo made it clear that it was a Dream World thing. How'd you rest? Very well. How long was I out? 3 hours. What do you remember? It's very abstract. I was hyper-focused on building something in my old workshop, but I couldn't see what it was. I felt frustrated and distracted by this. That's good. It's common to recall emotions more than details. What was it like for yourself? To be honest, it's rather mundane. Perception is unique to the individual. To you, your memories could be, I don't know, bars of cotton candy and flying beds. To me, it was just a family farm. Noticeably distorted farm, but still a farm. I thought dreams were supposed to be surreal. Fantastic? I would argue that it takes a person with a strong sense of reality to understand what is fantasy. To be honest, I don't understand how my power works, and I'm afraid if I analyze it too deeply, I'll forget how to do it. Now, there are a few things I would like to go over. I helped you build a kite. Bamboo frame, glass-coated line. Felt unsafe just handling it. Huh. Oh yeah, the rock. The rook. I'll remember one of these times. I used to love kite fighting. Used to? I stopped when we moved. People here like complicated sports with many rules. Where's the fun in that? Can't blame anyone for not wanting to slice their throat open, but I understand. Don't rule it out. With many different cultures bringing their own traditions, there's a pretty robust community around building and flying kites. I'll have to introduce my children to that. My husband spoils them like my father spoiled me. I hope someday I can feel safe showing them my home. Damn. I had a run-in with some monster soldiers. Yes, our farm was frequently extorted by foreign soldiers. When did you move to the States, if you don't mind me asking? 2008, before my 18th birthday. Father sold the farm to the new government and purchased a failing vineyard here in Virginia. I couldn't tell if Salmon was disappointed at the idea of Muslim viticulturist, or if he was elated to profit from the misfortunes of your economy 10 years ago. I picked up English while studying pediatrics in college. The community was cautious at first, but most people welcomed us after the contributions we made. Yeah, well, no amount of personal hardship can make up for what you've had to live through. We didn't have the resources or vocabulary to diagnose mental health. I can't begin to rationalize what it was like to be extorted daily. To hear gunfire in the hills and to think to myself, this is life for everyone. But that lifestyle isn't uncommon here either. Woo! No medical resources, no safety net, and no guarantee you won't die in a random act of violence. You became unstable towards the end. Do you know what happened? What do you mean? Did I have a nightmare? Your mother suffered a stroke. Your brother broke the news, but he spoke in a strange voice. That's a little alarming. My mother's healthy, and no adults outside of my family ever bothered me. May have been a minor panic attack. Those can occur even in your sleep. Okay. Like I said, what I perceive may be different from what you perceive. I wouldn't dwell on it unless it becomes a pattern. That's all for now. What now, Mr. Fletcher? I feel well rested, but I don't know if it's a side effect of your care. You said you were recently being treated with antidepressants. SSRIs can cause insomnia in the early stages. I could refer you to a sleep specialist. They can evaluate you for short-term sleep medication until your body gets used to the change in hormones. Keep a dream journal by your bedside. Try to awaken naturally and write down your thoughts and feelings. Don't go into specifics. It's easy to make up false narratives. We can review your journal in a few months. Out of caution, I only schedule sessions quarterly. I know the side effects of your periodic visits, but if you want to have a mundane heart-to-heart, I'm game whenever you are. Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. I was skeptical at first when I heard about your alternative treatment. I thought you were a holistic influencer selling snake oil, but your ability is truly a gift from God. I wish it was, Mrs. Hassan. If it means anything, I'm glad you use it to help people. I cannot believe you don't charge a fortune for this privilege. Con men sell their miracles. I bill mine to your insurance. Haha, thank you again. Goodbye, Mr. Fletcher. Woo! Did I have a purple shirt when this started? It's getting late. I should have a smoke and call it a day. Job's Evil... Oh, they actually have all the paintings listed. Cool. Job's Evil Dream by William... Dreams by Evil Blake... Or, by Evil Blake. By William Blake. The Book of Job is one of the more contentious of the Old Testament. It depicts the torment of a privileged God-fearing man in a divine battle between God and Satan. God berates Job, and by nature all of mankind, for being beneath his divinity. Job is a worm before the omnipotence of the heavenly creator. Like a secular reading, it's about the fleetingness of health and welfare. Even the mighty can take a turn for the worse at the whims of unseen players, and it's easy to be blind to the source of our suffering. Pestilence, war, famine, death. To a single person, the source of what plagues them is as unassailable as the God himself. Portrait of Uribe Yahe Kanemaru by Utagawa Kuniyoshi. This one I'm totally not familiar with. It depicts one of the 47 Ronin, a historic event in feudal Japan. A beloved lord is forced to commit suicide after striking a high-ranking court official who disrespected him. The samurai retainers plot a year-long scheme for revenge, posing as drunkards, to let the officials guard down before raiding the estate and killing him, each committing seppuku themselves. Truly a legendary tale, it's emblematic of human pettiness. If the official had died in the interim, the Ronin would be forever shamed. The Bushido way would have been to strike immediately, even if the attack was guaranteed to fail. Sometimes the symbolic nature of our actions are more important than the results. The kids go nuts over this wood print. It's kind of badass. Yume no Ukihashi, Floating Bridge of Dreams by Utagawa Kunisada. An allusion to the final chapter of the Tale of Genji, a Japanese novel that would probably be described as the first modern romantic drama. Psychological tale of Oedipal love, Lolita complex, and depression. Genji's antics would make Freud blush. There's no deeper meaning behind why I have it on my wall, it's just a beautiful wood print. The Nightmare, Henry Fuseli. Or is it Fuseli? Whatever. A demon rests on a sleeping woman's chest while a horse watches with a glassy stare. Like contemporary reading, the demon represents all the systematic hidden inconveniences that negatively impact sleep. Overwork, stress, anxiety. Sleep is the last refuge of the self, the only time we can truly disconnect with the world around us. Yet the weight of the world sits on everyone's chest like this little demon. Oh, it's Miro, okay. I don't have seen this one. Harlequin's Carnival by Joan Miro. Depicts various anthropomorphic objects in a state of ecstasy, caught between sorrow and jovial frivolity. It's difficult to analyze surreal art, but its dreamlike nature and stream of consciousness approach to figures reflects a common dream symbolism. Dreams are often abstract and ethereal, but can also be impossibly detailed, sometimes simultaneously. Cats. A compilation of Louis Wayne's cat paintings. Wayne is arguably more famous in the psychiatric community rather than the art community. Some people theorize the abstraction of Wayne's work is the result of schizophrenia, but this exhibition was curated by the man's own psychiatrist. There's no evidence they were painted in sequential order. Inherent biases are always a danger in scientific fields. Much is written on neurodivergence from the neurotypical point of view, but everyone is alike in wanting the world to conform to their perspective. Wayne's mood improved as his health care improved. A flower can't grow in barren soil. I just think the kitties are cute. Are we allowed to smoke in our office? Lighter's broken. It only works when I'm in a dream. I keep matches in my desk when I want to smoke. That's cool. Ah. Filing cabinet, coffin for patient records and insurance bills. Mini fridge, stable college dorms and first apartments everywhere. Oh, he's got a Zojirushi. Oh, I forgot I was thinking it might be a rice cooker, but why would you have a rice cooker in a psychiatric office? Zojirushi hot water heater, the most important thing in the office. I can trust the Japanese to take their tea seriously. Omar Harold Fletcher, BS Psychology, MS Cognitive Psychology, licensed professional counselor, licensed marriage and family therapist. Soon to be a licensed clinical psychologist once I finish my damn PhD. Earned certificates for the Ancient Order of the Deep and the Imperial Order of the Golden Dragon, awarded to the sailors who crossed the equator and international dateline. The only good nostalgia I have for my services, wading through garbage on my hands and knees. Figures. I have everything scheduled for a few months. I should get back to my dissertation. I've been putting it off for nearly 10 years. Locus Aminus. Constructing mental safe havens for controlled depersonalization. Derealization. Unfortunately, I have to be very precious with my research. I can't very well say I literally walk through fragments of memories, so trust me, bro. Good in the fridge. Stacks of cheer wine. It's delicious. For those unfamiliar, it's kind of like a black cherry soda, but it kind of leans a little towards the Dr. Pepper flavor. And it's like a southeastern United States thing. Like, I mainly encountered it in the Carolinas, but I think its sales reach goes up at least up into Virginia. I know briefly they sold it around this section of PA that I'm in, but I don't know if that's stuck. And PBJ sandwiches, well stocked office fridge. But he had fucking rules. I have a family down there. When my grandparents would go visit them, on their way back, or if we went down to visit, we would bring back just like a stock of cheer wine to last us a few months. Som, Darjeeling, Oolong, Gunpowder Green. I like this man's tea spread. Out of Earl Grey. Bookshelf will be bowing under the weight of all these medical texts, but the top layer is actually a veneer hiding my Switch games and graphic novels. Nice. He's got a kettlebell. My heavily dog-eared copy of The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime is wedged between two medical texts. Curious story told in first person about an autistic boy solving a small-town mystery who speaks in simile like any hard-boiled detective, but doesn't understand nuances of social interaction. My teenage clients love it. Their parents, not so much. I'm going to click... I want to get a screenshot of whatever book that is, if it's a real one. Kettlebell and foam roller. Gotta stay limber when I'm sitting all day. Not in the mood for a stretch. I use the roller for turning off the smoke detector more than stretching. Everything a therapist needs to get the job done. Computer, scattered pamphlets, and my Switch. The Switch is for the kids, of course. Of course. I should have a smoke before locking up. Okay. I'll clear out my schedule the week following the Link's Awakening remake. I forgot how far back the demo was put out. This was my first Game Boy game, what, 26 years ago? Damn, time does fly. P.S. It's good. Okay, doing the chair is the exit, got it. End the day. That was a delight. Since it's just a prologue, it's probably just the one story. Oh yeah, I was already curious about this. Now I'm absolutely down. Down to beat the crap out of my microphone, apparently. What? I think that's... Oh, that's some weird mess. Somebody's got a dead wife. Ophelia? Huh, I must be dreaming. Omar, you've crafted a fine stronghold for yourself. To protect myself from specters like yourself, Ophelia. You can't hurt me in here. I would never hurt you, my prince. Don't call me that. We're not children playing in the woods anymore. I'll wake up like I have for 20 years, and this will be nothing but a bad memory. And yet you still carry a piece of our small sanctuary. It's an anchor, Ophelia. A reminder that mental suffering is equal to physical. Examine your torch, my prince. What? What's going on? It's not lighting. You are not dreaming. Shut up! I have come to relay a message. We are being summoned. Shut the fuck up! Come out, my prince. Stand before your queen. Please. Some Lost Woods ass music. At last. The king has abandoned his castle. Oh. Fate. What's up, bro? Who are you? You may refer to me as Hypnos. The Greek embodiment of sleep. You have a flair for the dramatic. We share common interests. Your voice. You created Mani's nightmare. Are you another traveler? You may be satisfied with being a tourist. I am an artist. The mind is a blank canvas. You're melodramatic and immoral. I didn't consent to this intrusion. We don't require consent, Omar. For us, every mind is open. We can reach across the world with ease. Why do you settle for your restrictions? What does Ophelia have to do with this? When you ignored my message, I contacted your queen, and she in turn reached out for her prince. I knew her doublespeak would entice you out of your hidey hole, and here we are, face to face. You're never lost to me, my prince. This one is fascinating. So secure with her true self, she never breaks character. So what is this, a courtesy call between astral travelers? My office hours are 9 to 5. Leave a message, a text, an email, but stay the fuck out of my head. not turn your back on me. I said, fuck off. Oh, he's got face beams. It's never good. Never good. Now we're dreaming. Oh, there's Ophelia. Jesus, this kid. But it's not real. It can't be real. You're correct. This is a premonition. 7 days. Next Sunday, the slaughter begins. The minds of men are so malleable. Even your own is fresh clay in my hands. Follow the path to a town deep in the hills to the west. Bring me the light, a trinket in exchange for human life. How do I know this is real? Could you live with yourself knowing your inaction would result in preventable suffering? I know you too well. Until you bring me the light, I won't stop killing until you and I are the last people on this wretched rock. Oh, want me to file this one under horror? For 2 Spoops days in the future when we do get around to the full version. Hey, Syrinx? Look up Still Ridge. Town. I found one result for Still Ridge. Would you like me to read it? Yes. Still Ridge is an unincorporated town in Randolph County, West Virginia. Its population in the 2010 census is 512. Would you like to know more? Yes. That is all available information on Still Ridge. Christ. Hey, Syrinx. Get directions to Still Ridge, West Virginia. Now getting directions to Still Ridge, West Virginia. Distance 260 miles. Travel time 5 hours. You will arrive at 5:23 a.m. Nice car. I'm a sucker for pop-up headlights, though. Oh, I can kind of move the camera around, too. Only so far, though. That's kind of nice to give it a little jiggle. Also, this is there was no video settings adjusted. It's supposed to look like PS1 style stuff. Probably should have said that at the top, but yeah. I mean, hence why it was on the Haunted PS1 Demo Disc originally, but again, that's a different demo, which is awesome. Hero Rob sounds familiar. And Stephanie Freund. Thank you for the bunk thank you the bunk for your patience. I forgive you for every time you jumped on my desk and clawed my waist. I guess that's the cat. Still Ridge is made in Unity with Adventure Creator using the Haunted PS1 render pipeline, but I couldn't quite read it. I read it off the freaking the Twitch dashboard preview. this? Is he stalking a victim, or someone else is mired up in all this? Or was that Ophelia in real life? Alright. Cool. Oh, we should have read the content warning at the top. I'm sorry. Clinical discussions on mental health and well-being via a counseling session. A character mentions taking SSRIs. The prologue is about a military occupation, depicts a tense atmosphere. Player character smokes cigarettes. Smoking is a gameplay mechanism. Ritualistic hanging is depicted in a surprising manner. That's a good way to put it without spoiling it, though. Alright.